Good afternoon. This video is just like no other, actually, because I'm thinking about one person all the time, and I'll share this with you, okay? This is my neighbor that actually seems to be a good person, positive characteristics, whatnot, but just recently he's got in trouble under Virginia Code 18.257 and 18.2 415. These charges, two counts, are class 1 misdemeanor, and he has no attorney, and I'm not an attorney either, not to mention criminal, right? Because that's not my area of expertise whatsoever. But what do we have here? We have witnesses to the incident, and we also have an emergency protective order in place that's been victimized, right? What we don't know, if that witness was smart enough to go to emergency room and claim injuries like concussion, whatnot, that kind of stuff, that we don't know. And my neighbor, he just wants to go next week before the judge and plead, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, right? And I just talked to him and I said, this is what I advise him, but maybe you can contribute as well, or if you're an attorney. This is what I advise him to do at this point for that prelim, because I think they're going to be discussing the protective order extension, and the judge will probably ask him, how do you plead? Well, at this point, he went to work. He didn't even research that he needs to look for attorney, or at least write something and file with the court that he is requesting attorney under 6th Amendment, right, for legal representation, if, a court appointed, if he is eligible for that. So I told him, do not plead anything whatsoever. You're just gonna ask the judge for a legal representation. I told him to get a medical evaluation, because that could be helpful to find out the reasons why happened, what not. And I also told him what is strong in his case, basically, because he's a first-time offender. But I told him, do not plead anything, no contest, guilty, not guilty, because he was getting ready to plead not like guilty. So I said, find an attorney, but before, you should have that attorney on your preliminary hearing. And since didn't happen, I just said, you want to request one before you plead. What do you think? Help me.